What's up, Niner Empire? It's your boy Danny G here. As Niners, not only do we take the L 38-27 to the Kansas City Chiefs, but we also possibly lose our star, Jimmy G, for the entire fucking year. I mean, that's not confirmed yet. We don't know if he's torn his ACL or not yet, but I mean, it is a very strong possibility at this point because, and you know, I'll get into that in a minute. This entire game, I mean, in the first half, we just got outplayed, outclassed, just out everything. The Chiefs just destroyed us. Patrick Mahomes, he had a great game. Patrick Mahomes, credit to him. I think he had like a monster, or he had like some kind of record-setting game. He was really good. I mean, he made us look like freaking midgets. I mean, he just absolutely made our secondary look weak and everything. But, I mean, despite that, our defense still looked like absolute shit. I mean, the only highlight I can even take off from that first half on defense is Richard Sherman, like, batted away, like, what could have been a touchdown pass. But other than that, there's not really much I can take away from the defense because Patrick Mahomes just absolutely just fluked them up. And, I mean, especially in the first half, I mean, we let the Chiefs run all over us with Sammy Watkins, too. I mean, just did not look good. Our D-line, our secondary just did not look good at all. As far as the offense goes in the first half, I mean, it wasn't too good. I mean, Jimmy G, it looked like he was sacked a few times, or he was sacked a few times. I mean, what I meant to say is it looked like he was, you know, pressured too much in the pocket. He didn't have, like, much, the O-line didn't do much to protect him. He made some really great plays, though, that, you know, were able to like, get really good running plays, which, of course, including the one that got him injured, which I'll get into that now. You know, in the second half, we came back, we got it within an 11-point lead, and it looked like we were going to come back and win this shit. And then it was like second goal. Jimmy G, he's back to pass, just get pressured. It looks like he's about to get sacked. He makes a great fucking run. He makes a really good run. And, you know, it looks like he... And I was like, I remember I was cheering. I was like, go Jimmy fucking G, let's get this shit, let's go! And... like, he could have just ran out of bounds, though. Unfortunately, he tried to gain some more yardage, which he did. He took, like, a helmet-to-helmet hit, which, I mean, that just looked rough. But, I mean, it didn't look... He ended up twisting his knee very awkwardly, and which was... I mean, when you see the play, I mean, it doesn't look that... As far as his knee goes, it looks perfectly normal. But, I mean, the thing you notice is, like, the helmet-to-helmet almost hit, you know, against him. But, He ends up twisting his knee, possibly tearing his ACL, and he gets carted off the field, and just, I mean, completely devastating. And CJ Beathard comes in, and he actually throws a touchdown pass that on a bullshit fucking call gets called back. We have to settle for the field goal. I mean, it was a touchdown to George Kittle, and then Kyle Juszczyk just, I mean, it's a bullshit fucking rule. I mean, he, like, made some contact with the defender. He was just, all he was really doing was running his route, but, you know, I forget what exact rule that is, but, you know, somehow that gets called a pass interference, somehow that ends up being a pass interference, I should say, and, I mean, CJ Beathard, his arm did look good on that play. I mean, I'm not saying that CJ Beathard is going to be any, you know, fucking Jimmy G replacement, but I mean, he's our best option right now. Obviously, Jimmy G's not gonna be able to start next week against the Chargers. I mean, it's not confirmed he's out for the year yet. Hopefully, he's not. Hopefully, it's announced tomorrow that, you know, he does not have a torn ACL and his knee will be recovered. But, you know, it's at this point it seems like just wishful thinking. CJ Beathard, though, I mean, he was better than Hoyer at the beginning of last year. He won the starting job, and then he kind of sucked a little bit towards the end of the year. But maybe, you know, right now, you know, he'll be ready to actually, like, maybe be what Jimmy G was at the beginning of when he started. And, you know, defenses won't know how to stop him. Or, I mean, I'm just trying to come up with something positive because this Jimmy G loss does not look good at all for this team at all. I mean, if we don't have Jimmy G back, I'm not going to try to say that we're going to even win this division this year. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, you know, see what CJ can do. You know, he's a good young kid. He has talent. You know, even though he played a little bad last year, he still played overall way better than Brian Hoyer did. And I mean, he's young, might take him some time to settle in, but we'll see what he can do. But this Jimmy G loss fucking sucks. It fucking blows. It legit fucking blows. Oh, I mean, we literally could have come back and won this game if it wasn't for Jimmy G's injury, but it is what it is, unfortunately, and the Niners have to settle for that L and hopefully do not lose their stud quarterback for too much longer. I mean, it's a possibility you might not even be out for just this year, but for the beginning of next year, for the first half of next year too. So I really hope that, of course, does not end up being the case, but we'll just have to see what happens. You know, Niners got the Chargers next week, got the Cardinals the week after that. I mean, at least that Cardinal game is definitely still a winnable game, even with TJ Beathard, but that's all I got, guys. Dana's GSFG TV. Niners, get the L. I'm out. Peace.